In November 2014, Rav Dov Zinger, the Rosh Yeshiva of Mukra Chaim, came to the Beit Midrash of Migdal Oz where I teach to help our students process the war of Soketan that we had all gone through a few months ago that summer. I don't remember what he said in the shir that he gave, but at the end of it, he opened it up to questions. And the first question that he got was a student who asked him, Rav Dov, how did you get through those 18 days when the 3 boys were missing, 2 of whom were dear students of his from Mukra Chaim? His answer, I remember he replied and he said, I don't understand the question. So she repeated and she said, how did you get through those days? And he said, no, I understood the words that you asked. I understood the words that you said, but I don't understand the premise of the question. He said, you're assuming that we are supposed to get through the hard moments of life, that life is supposed to be happy and wonderful and beautiful at all moments, and when it's difficult, we're supposed to get through that. He said, I don't live like that. When I have happy, wonderful times, I experience them to their very depth, and I lean into them, and I savor every moment. But when we're going through something challenging and something difficult, I also find myself fully present in the pain, in the sadness, in the difficulty, in the hardship. So I didn't think of that time as something to get through. I lived it, I breathed it, I was in it. Those words spoke very, very strongly to me as someone who likes control and who likes things to be balanced and even. It really made a deep impression on me when he said that sometimes our job is to just be in the moment, to lean into it, to experience it fully and deeply. And I think that in these very, very difficult and challenging times here in Israel and around the world, when it's hard to fall asleep at night and sometimes it feels even harder to wake up in the morning and face the reality of a new difficult day, our job is to just be as present as we can in the moment and to always think about what is our best next decision that we can make right now. So is it that right now I could find myself an opportunity to volunteer? Can I dive in with a little bit more kavana? Can I learn something in the merit of all the people who are out there on the front lines? Or is my best next decision just to speak a little softer to my children, or to give my husband a hug, or to do the laundry, or to go out and buy dinner so that I could make my children a nice supper? I think that all of us are struggling to figure out what it is that we're supposed to do in order to get through this time. And if we take the words of Rav Dov Zinger to heart and we just find ourselves more present, sometimes that's the best thing that we could do to strengthen ourselves and to help us live each moment to its fullest, savor each opportunity that we can, love the people around us, and be as present and as mindful as we can as we experience these very challenging days here in Israel and around the world.